All right. Hey, thanks for joining me. You know, it dawned on me. I'm sitting here opening up a couple of these Godzilla Reign of Kaijus, and I thought I wanted to go through before I got into any really crazy hits. Give my opinion on these cards. Godzilla Reign of Kaiju. I went and bought a booster box today. If you guys don't know anything about this, Godzilla Reign of Kaiju. It seemed like a really cool product. I like the artwork on the cards. I bought a little starter thing as pre-release, and I thought I'd try this out. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna open a couple packs, and we'll see what we can see if we can't pull anything cool out of this. Been meaning to upload some more stuff lately, and I've been doing a lot of whatnot lately. So if you'll notice, I'm gonna go through some of these. But yeah, I mean the artwork on these are pretty cool. I have to admit, I like the way they look. I think we got something cool coming up. Yep, SR, Secret Guardian, Mothra. It's pretty cool. Yeah, SR. And like the Wrath of Godzilla, if you look at the artwork on these, they're actually really awesome. I don't know if many people have done videos on these or not, but yeah. So that's the second one of those I've gotten. I got one of those out of the pre-release packs that came with the promo as well. I should say that I was like really into like the regular Godzilla versus Godzilla set that came out, and I bought a bunch of those, and then I saw these and I was thinking, wow, you know, these are pretty cool, so might have to go through and pick a couple of them up. I like that Godzilla Titan a chair. Look at that. That is awesome. Godzilla versus Violante. That's kind of cool too. It's looks like a rare. It's kind of cool. Seems like every pack's got a hollow hit or something along those lines. So that's an interesting thing. I'm not aware of what the chases are in this set, but it does appear to be very interesting. So I'm not a fan of how these packs open, though. I will say that they're a little difficult. Looks like we might have something cool back there, but let me get closer for you guys so you can see. Approach. Root of Fighting. Mothra, Divine Moth. I like that artwork too as well. I'm gonna guess this is a character card, so character C. Ooh, Fusion Chest Cannon. Ultra rare. I like that. That is cool. And then Overwhelming Force. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know what the chase cards are in this. I imagine they probably got some kind of extra rare code for it or something like that. Usually it's common, uncommon, and then you've got ultra rare, and then SP or something. That's typically how it was, at least on the other Godzilla set. Foundation, I really like the artwork on that. Look at that, man. That's kind of cool artwork. Hovering above. That's cool. Attack. Combat Submarine. That's pretty cool stuff. Space Godzilla. Wham! I like that. Wow, that's cool. Jet Haymaker. Can't go wrong with that. Jet Jaguar. There you go. And they got some nice hits out of this. Every single one of them, every one of these packs has got a hit in it. It looks so far that we've got more rares than anything else, which should be about right. Now these booster boxes are, I've seen them on eBay for around $100 and up to $120. I've seen Artificial power, that's kind of cool. These are all like really cool. I'd imagine playing this game would be pretty fun. Ultra rare, look at that. That is awesome. Man, look at that Godzilla card. That is sick. I'm gonna say I actually really like these cards. These are pretty awesome. You know, I might actually have to start learning how to play this one of these days. Have a nice little set of them. Go through a whole booster box and you get a nice little sample size of what we could potentially find. You know what I mean? And kind of go from there. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Man, these packs are hard to open. Jeez. It's like trying to pull apart a rubber band or something almost. I think we got something kind of cool back there. We'll see. Resilient spirit. Intimidating size. Scattering dust. Bite and claw. Brutal fighting style. Artificial power again. Mothra. Fully charged blast. Ultra rare alt art. Now that's got to be rare. That's got to be cool. That is sick. Look at that. That is sick. Fully charged. Ultra rare URALT. That is sick. Man, nice hit on that. Now, I don't know what the values are on these. Now, I do have some listed on my eBay. So if you're interested in looking, but I don't have very many of them on there. I only listed a few that I had. But this UniVersus stuff is pretty cool. The artwork on it is what I find like really amazing because I like the style. Whoever came up with this format, I can definitely say it's almost like a comic book style artwork that they came out with, and that is sick. Sig Gigan Space Monster. That's another character card. Oh, Ground Forces Rodan. That is sick. That's another rare though. That's a nice artwork on these cards. I really enjoy this. This is like Pokemon for Godzilla. I mean, for real. Wow. Pretty interesting stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying this. So, destructive tendencies, collateral destruction, tail trip. Oh, that's awesome. Acidic clutches. That's kind of cool. Ancient research. Countermeasure. Another Mothra. Malevolent slash Gigan. You cannot go wrong with that. That is cool. Another cool card. Sky Dominance. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this up. Yeah, these range between $120 and $180, somewhere around in there. I've seen them around that ballpark right now, at least out there on eBay. I have looked around on TCG Market. I haven't seen a whole lot of that either, so. But, yeah. I was running a Whatnot show tonight, and for the life of me, I couldn't. I made a few sales, but there wasn't a whole lot of people coming in buying sports cards today. So, you know, it is midweek, so I can't really say much. Ooh, Biolante arrives. Batra, okay, cool. Wow, Divine Defender. That's a rare. That's Mothra. Really cool. All those awesome cards I've gotten out of this. This is like really cool. I can imagine some kid's gonna love these. I feel like I still got quite a few packs left. I thought there was only 12, and there might be more than 12 packs in this. It's definitely more than 12 packs. Foundation. Getting closer. Advanced preparations, sweeping destruction. That's got King Ghidorah in there. Alien incursions. You know what? I'm waiting for that. I believe one of these days. Dangerous rival, Space Godzilla. You can't go wrong with that. Triple beam. I want to see it. I want to see a King Ghidorah or something come up, or Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla, rapid beams. That is awesome. Speak of the devil. Speak them into existence. Yeah, a bunch of uncommons over here. These are pretty cool cards. That Destroyer artwork. Look at the Destroyer artwork. I wonder if they got a graphic card like that on there. That'd be pretty interesting. I wonder if that Godzilla full power beam is going to be our top card. That was a ultra rare alt art. Definitely an interesting card for sure. Oh, there's something else in there. This is kind of cool. Destructive tendencies. Otherworld power. Low guard. Okay. Ancient research. Artificial power. Gigan. What? Malicious assault. That looks like it's Batra. Ultra rare Batra. Check that out. That's a nice one. Okay. I haven't gotten any duplicates, if that tells you anything. So, yeah, I haven't got any duplicates yet. This is actually pretty cool. Now, these cards say they're rated 14 plus, so I'm not sure why it'd be that high. If you look up here, it's just 14 plus. I don't see the harm in Godzilla. Maybe they're being highly conservative about their age range. Oh, okay. Let's see if we got anything in here. I'll try not to give it away this time. Resilient spirit. Intimidating size. Scattering gust. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. Bite and claw. There's a bunch of dupes in here. There's all new ones. I thought I'd seen them all, but I haven't seen them. Low guard. At least I didn't realize it. Brutal fighting style. Another Gigan card. Ghidorah, smog monster. Can't go wrong with that. Winged death. Ultra rare Rodan. That is sick. Check that out. That is sick. I like the artwork on these cards. It's so cool. Look at that one. Defiant Roar. I wonder if they got a parallel for each one of these. That'd almost be really cool. Look at that. Look at that Rodan. I mean, that is sick. I know some people probably be like, I'm not a fan of the comic book style or something like that. Me, I'm like, man, this is awesome. This is like really creative artwork. Somebody went through and they actually really took the time to make these and actually think about it as far as gameplay goes on these. I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you right now, these cards are really cool, especially with the artwork. Built for battle. Resilient spirit. High guard. Wrathful spirit. Countermeasure. It's got a Mechagodzilla on there. Oh, another Ghidorah. What are you trying to tell me? You got something stinky coming? Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Wow, that's only a rare, but still a nice card. Check that out. That is a cool card. Gale Force Micro Oxygen Beam. That would be kind of cool to see. I want to see a Destroyer is what I want to see. I want to see a Destroyer. Give me a Destroyer. You can't materialize a Destroyer real quick. Let's see if we can't pull something out. Now, I don't know if they have like signature cards in this or anything like that. Now, I imagine a lot of these sets have like numbered cards or something. So there might be numbered or something. I don't know. That'd be really awesome to see something like that. I'm sure it'd probably be Jet Jaguar. Check that out. Warrior of Justice. That is sick. What's this? Sky piercing heat ray? What? That is cool. Wow, these are awesome cards. Come on. I think we got about maybe 6 packs left or something like that. It's definitely a good buy as far as getting the cards and everything are concerned. This is a really good buy. You get a lot of packs out of these. So we got Aquatic Approach, Tangled Grasp, Plunging Talon, Bite and Claw. I think, okay, so I have seen that one. Repelling Fire. Wrecking the City. Now that's actually kind of cool. What's going on back here? It wasn't, normally they were, hey, this is something special here. I got two really cool cards here. Something's going on here, guys. It's Destroy. Dude, it's a character R alt art. It's destroy a character R alt art. Wow. You speak and you shall receive. That's all I got to say. Man, the texture on that, I don't know if you guys can see the texture on that card or not, but that's like really awesome. And then we got a Batra arrives in the back. That is cool. Wow. Now that's some cool stuff right there. Once we're done, we'll do a little recap after we're done with everything here. Because that's a nice little thing. UniVersus Godzilla. Wow. Reign of Kiju. That was an amazing pack. Now, Crashing Down. Built for Battle. Multiple Interlocking Rockets. High Guard. Defensive Reparations. Fearsome Durability. The one I've been wanting to get this one. I have not found the King Ghidorah. Come on, be a King Ghidorah behind it. Be a King Ghidorah behind it. No, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It hurts, but I'll take it. Oh, at least I got a King Ghidorah character card. I have to figure out how to play this. For real. This looks pretty interesting. I've always been a big fan of Godzilla ever since I was a kid. When I start seeing all these Godzilla things, it makes me all like geeky all over again. You know, I know some people, they really love, you know, so Spiteful Intentions. I really like that. That Space Godzilla, that artwork's pretty cool. Check that one out. Multiple Interlocking Rockets. That's cool artwork as well. Hammer and Pierce. Horn Stab. Fighter Jets. Space Godzilla again. Dangerous Rival. Yeah. Jet Jaguar. Can't go wrong with Jet Jaguar. What do we got back here? Airborne Ambush. Okay. So no duplicate there. I still haven't got a duplicate yet. That's good. So that tells me they actually put some thought into these. As far as selection. And it'd just be interesting to see if some of these... Man, these packs are killers. I could see this stuff being really cool. Ruthless Guardian. I've seen a lot of Godzilla style stuff, but this is like the most artistically inclined, just really fun, awesomeness. I think we got something back here. I think I snuck a peek. Repelling Fire. Violante arrives. Wrathful Spirit. Godzilla, Shin Godzilla. Dude, check that Shin Godzilla out. Oh, man. Are you trying to tell me there's a Shin Godzilla back here? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. That's one of the Exilian. Huh. Ultra rare. Okay. Exilian agent. All right. That's cool. Jet Jaguar again. Rodan. He's got his wings all torn up right there. Rapid Talon Slash. That's crazy. It's almost like Rodan's got a cape. Start calling him Cape Rodan. All right, we're down to 3 packs. I got this one right here and 2 more. Man, I'm glad I could do this with you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following me. Thanks for just being amazing people. Whatever you want to do, I appreciate it. I'm going to do a quick recap of these cards. Ooh, look at that triple beam, King Ghidorah. Now, I don't know. I almost feel like that one. I think his neck's broke like in 6 different places, but I'm just gonna go with that. Mechanical Legion. Oh, okay, that is cool. All right, definitely don't have that one. Violate Encounter. Okay. All right. Oh. Yeah, my whatnot, if you guys like to follow, my whatnot is also the same as my username on eBay. So Tronic Eye Collectibles. So it's Tronic _I _collectibles. So if you guys want to come check it out and just see what I got going on. It's also the same for eBay, and it's also the same for whatnot. So if you guys want to come and hang out, and sometimes I sell Pokemon, other times I sell sports cards. Burning Godzilla. Check that Burning Godzilla out. I like that. Character C. I wonder what this is. Space Godzilla versus Godzilla. Wow. That is cool. It's only a rare though, so that's still a really cool card. I feel like they should have made that like an ultra rare or something, you know, or a SP or something like that. I have gotten a bunch of alt arts. I have not gotten one SP out of this whole box. I don't know if there's SPs a thing in these. I was looking around online and I thought I saw something where it said something about having numbered cards in these. So I don't know if there's any numbered cards or not, but I did get a bunch of alt arts, which is kind of cool. Defense preparations, yeah. You got like the little spaceships and the guns and yeah, Space Godzilla in the background. Deft approach. Rodan with a tank in his mouth. Was an APC. Recalming body. I don't know about that. I almost feel like that's Burning Godzilla. Oh, I got my wish. Check that out. We got that. Man, we got all kinds of different cards in here, man. Hold them down. That is sick. That's another rare. That's a nice card too. So these are like foil cards. It's really cool. All right, man, that was a solid box right there. I can't complain at all. Plus, every pack had a hit in it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You tell me. But I definitely feel like it makes it a little bit more buyer friendly. Somebody's gonna buy a pack of this and they get a random card or something like that every time. Now, the question is how many boxes of this stuff did they make? And or because I can see this stuff selling. I know my local hobby shop started carrying it as well. And I just feel like it's a cool little set, you know. So make sure to set these off to the side here. combat submarine, and we'll do a quick recap once I sleeve these bad boys. Sleeve and recap. So hold them down. Awesome. And then we got Space Godzilla versus Godzilla. Mechanical Legion. That's also a nice little rare there. Exilian Agent. That's cool. Another ultra rare. Surprised to see that. Yeah. Airborne Ambush with Batra in it. Monster Swing. Attack R. Okay, take it. Batra arrives. Batra's making another appearance. He said, yeah, you can't have enough. You can't have a Godzilla break without Batra in it. I thought he was a really cool card. Check this out. Destroy a perfect life form. That is sick. Character R alt 6. That is sick. Give me another thing of sleeves real quick. And we'll be back to the show again. Alright. If you're wondering, I'm using Beckett sleeves. Beckett Shield. Oh, they got a nice little selection of cards here. Can't really complain at all. Attack R, Sky Piercing Heat Ray. That's awesome. Like that as well. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. As far as I can tell, from a grading standpoint, I mean, they look pretty solid. Whether or not they're perfect centered is, you know, debatable. I think this one's, a lot of them are like real close. I would go to say that if you were to send these off to get graded or something along those lines. Let's look at the back. See, the back is just a straight border. There's nothing on there. Kind of interesting how they would do that. Ultra rare Rodan Winged Death. That's one of my favorite cards. I've already got, it's like some of my favorite cards already. I'm going to tell you, this one that's coming up here is sick. And I'm going to say this is probably going to be my favorite, one of my favorites. Malicious Assault. And that's going to be an ultra rare attack. I mean, for one booster box, I mean, hey man, I can't complain. Can't go wrong. It's about not quite as good as the hit rate on Godzilla versus Godzilla. I think with Godzilla versus Godzilla, there were a lot of rares, but not every pack had something in it. So these are a little bit easier on the eye, on the hits. So, but that's another rare Divine Defender. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Gigan. One of my favorites as a child growing up. Gigan, Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, Agirius, and Baby Godzilla probably would be my top. Malevolent Slash. And that's gonna be an R. All right. Pull some more sleeves out. I thought I had enough. Guess not. All right. Ground Force. Engage. That's cool. Now this is probably gonna be my favorite one. Well, no, I don't know. The other one's probably. I mean, just look at that ultra rare alt. Now that's got to be one of the topper ones, the better ones to get. If you can get something out of this set, it's probably gonna be this one. That's cool. Yeah, the UniVersus. And then this one's probably going to be my favorite out of all the cards. One of them. Shreonk. It's just like he's roaring or something. Or he's, yep, ultra rare. That is cool. And then wham. It looks like they've taken their numbering system a lot more like Pokemon did. And they just gave it the secondary set. I'm going to assume there's 186 cards in this set. Based on what I'm seeing here, there's a good chance I got most of them. So I might actually have a full set of cards based off of this hobby box opening here. If not, real close to it. I wouldn't call it a hobby box, but booster box. GDO one, ultra rare. And then Fusion Chest Cannon. Now that's a nice Mecha Godzilla card too. I can't really complain about that. That is sick. The artwork on these are just unreal. You know, so I mean, I really appreciate the artwork on these. Now some people may not like it, but me, I definitely like it. I mean, a lot more details, a lot more fine detail artwork. Somebody took a lot of time and effort to put these together. So I really do think that these were really cool. Like Sacred Guardian. Look at that card. That is artwork on that. Yeah, SR. See? Secret rare. Or super rare. However you want to look at it. Ironically, that's the second one of those I've got. I got one out of a pre-release box. Man, look at that Space Godzilla. That artwork on that one's pretty cool too as well. All right. Sorry guys, I know I'm taking my time on this video. It's kind of going a little long, but I just wanted to share this experience with you guys. It's pretty cool. There you go. Deep Sea Shred. I'm gonna go with that's probably Godzilla. Oh, it's Godzilla fighting the lobster. I forget the name of that thing. It's from one of the old movies. And then for the end, we've got the ultra rare bladed uppercut. Really sick cards. Really fun opening. A lot of interesting artwork coming out of these. I cannot complain about any of it. It's just pretty awesome artwork. Look at that Godzilla. And then the other one. You know, you can almost feel the energy coming off of that. So, but yeah, just amazing card set. Look at that Destroy, a perfect life form. Now, if it would have been Godzilla, I'd have been happy, but still, Destroy would have been perfect. It is fine too as well. I don't really mind. That is a sick card. But yeah, Thanks for watching, and until next time.